Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to another run of 20 Minutes Till Dawn, Darkness 5, Elites do double damage. I'd say that's spooky, except for they almost never hit me. So we'll see how this is gonna go. So I'm going just classic, super destructo flame cannon build. I haven't done this in a little while, and I want to see if I can hit, like, really peak fire rate here. Ooh. There's a couple of interesting ones. I don't think I'd ever do it, but it'd be interesting to try and do, like, a heavy mini-clip flamethrower run. Just for the salvo. Or Abby with the spin. But today I wanted to do other things. Let's see. Let's do rapid fire. We want to get as many projectiles as we possibly can on this flamethrower. Did we already lose my shield? Wow. I guess I'm cutting it a little close. Because I don't have much for stopping power at the moment. And I spend a lot of time reloading, which is not great. Let's grab double shot. Because most of my damage is not due to the flamethrower's innate damage. In fact, we're pretty much going to ignore bullet damage if I can. There's a couple of things that I might want to look into, like piercing. But that's about it. We'll grab fanfire. Not that it really matters too much, but it'll keep the enemies off of me and gets me closer to Floosy Lucy. I'm just gonna start messing that one up because I've had a bunch of people trying to correct me, and the answers are different, and it's very confusing. I'm sure I could look up an official pronunciation of Flooly Clooley, but you know what? At this point, I'm just going to commit to the bit and roll Filalio. I'm gonna get really close to saying fellatio, aren't I? You know what? I'm just gonna own it. Whatever. Who cares? I'll make some people uncomfortable, but the question is, am I gonna make more people uncomfortable by pronouncing it like that, compared to the amount of people annoyed by me mispronouncing it? I don't know. I really don't. But I know on my end, you know, I'd much prefer to just pronounce it as fender bender than try and twist my tongue into a French shape. I just can't do it. I've tried. Go watch my Okami series. You'll see what happens. I can't even do it. It just doesn't work. Yeah, we're running into some issues here. Oh, good. Split fire. I don't quite have enough coverage at the moment. And that isn't that much of an issue. But I'm getting surrounded in a bad way, considering, you know, I need these enemies to burn to death before they reach me. Okay, let's start going Frost Mage. We're going to get Frostfire up in here for obvious reasons. There we go. This'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's probably going to be a banger run. I just need to get to that point. Okay, fire starter. More fire. More fireball. And what I kind of want to do is get, like, really high fire rate if I can. And just absolutely burn through my ammo supply in, like, no time flat. Okay. I don't know if they're... How are you not dead yet? There we go. Let's see. Bullet damage, burn damage. Absolutely. That actually should be... That should make me tremendously more dangerous. There we go. And my burn damage is now pretty intense. Let's make it worse. Oh man, I've been wanting to do more flamethrower runs. My fixation on the grenade launcher for a while I think was worth it. I think it was good to kind of get that out of my system, and you know, now I can just play those runs when I feel like it, without having to worry about like, yeah, how do I make peak grenade launcher? So I've been holding off on certain runs that I wanted to do, just because, you know, I had other things to do. Let's see, do we grab Soothing Warmth? I don't know how much I care. Let's actually grab Quick Hands, because we want to grab, we don't actually want Fresh Clip, do we? But we do want Kill Clip. Because reloading is going to be the biggest source of DPS loss here. I mean, it's pretty much one of the only sources of DPS loss in the game. There we go. Yeah, spending all that time reloading is kind of rough. If I can cut down on that, that'd be nice. Movement speed is also kind of worth investing in. I think I've seen it go by, but there were other perks that I'd rather have. Okay, there we go. Kind of let them stack up a bunch. Now I could grab Magic Lens. I'm gonna grab Magic Lens. Reason being, the one that makes it so it sets enemies on fire. Like, we don't really care about the, any of the other tree. You know, the bounce isn't that good because I want to go for Pierce. And the doubling the effect, I don't know if that affects the burn. I'd assume it does, but there's no easy way for me to check. The only immediate problem is I'm a little slow. Oops. I'm a little slow and there's... no, I gotta go Frostfire. Let's see, a little slow and there's a lot of enemies around here. So, Tome of Speed, Tome of Elements, Tome of Elasticity. Well, that's not even a question. I don't know what my burn damage is now, but I think it's like 40. It's very high. A bit of a shame that there's no, like... let's see. There's no way for me to check, is there? Dang. I really wish there was a way that I could, like, preview, yeah, how much damage do I do on a per bullet basis? And, like, what affects the numbers? Oh, burned a tree down. Okay, do we want to grab Armed and Ready? Possibly, but I might want to grab Magnetism. This is starting to become an issue. Armed and Ready would be nice, but I'd do enough damage to kill. So yeah, let's go for the mobility for now, and then work on getting Armed and Ready and Kill Clip and all those goodies. I'd really like the upgrade that triples my base ammo count, but like reduces knockback and some other things. I don't really need that much. But being able to bullet hose would be lovely. I mean, I already hose a fair bit, but I could hose harder. Okay, Armed and Ready? Absolutely. We should probably take a look. Synergies. What do I need for... Stand your ground is Siege and, Fun Times. Let's see. Armed and Ready, Power Shot, and Rapid Fire. Okay, so... all we need is Power Shot if I want to get Gun Mastery, and I think I kind of do. Sorry, my nose is a little runny today, so I might be a little, up in my nose. Can't do too much about it. Just is what it is. I very much look forward to living in a house with a central air system with some filters. I do actually have an air purifier, but it's only really helpful for the room that I'm in. And I spend a fair amount of time wandering this house. Let's see, so I could grab the Igniting Lens. Yeah, all of my other options. Oh, wait, no. There was the movement speed and reload rate while the shield is up. That would have been a better idea. Oh well. The other thing we probably want to look into at some point is just raw range. Because the big issue with the Flamethrower, which has been changed pretty dramatically, it definitely feels like a Flamethrower now. Let's see, Divine Blessing. We could also do Take Aim. Both are great. I don't know what I picked. I didn't know you could double click those. That's fine. We'll go for take aim later. The extra reload speed is kind of huge, especially as I get surrounded. Because range is only so helpful. Well, no. Range plus the penetration is massive. Massively increases my DPS and saves me a lot of trouble. Oh, we definitely got to try this again though with Abby, with the spin. I could only imagine Cyclone of Fire is a really fun combo, or completely just kind of unremarkable. Let's see. I guess we grab Ice Shard. None of these are particularly good. There we go. The main reason why I'm thinking Abby, I mean, apart from the fact that the spin is kind of fun and gives me a lot of bonus mobility. Let's see. She has the fire faster until your clip is empty. I know that would be really good. We do not want fresh clip. I mean, we do. It's fine. It's just not, like, amazingly good. I could grab Electro Mage. That actually would be really good. Because we're firing fairly quickly here. And so it actually is going to give my lightning the ability to do a ton of damage. And then obviously if we can get overload, that's busted. I'm just being offered a lot of things that I don't really need. There's kill clip. We also had the movement speed and deadly aim, all of which would have been amazing, but I feel like deadly aim is going to be probably best, because this means my reloads might be instantaneous. Yeah, I think they're completely instantaneous. That's obscenely good. Okay. Do I do fresh clip? No, because we want power shot. Especially the one where, enemies explode into little bullets. Oh god. I didn't even think about that with the flamethrower, but, you know, that just affects bullet damage. I don't think it affects the actual bullet effects. Let's see. I think we want energized here. Not that we particularly need it at the moment. Let's see, what else do we have? Watch and learn, recharge, extra pickup range, chance to pick up ammo. Watch and learn would be good, but recharge works a little bit better for what I'm doing, because we're trying to go for a virtually no reload hyper gun run. Which definitely means I should figure out what I need for the siege mode. Okay, what do we grab next? I mean, I guess Electro Mastery. Because Electro Mastery gives us hyper convenient, well, potentially overload, if it shows up. Fresh clip, shatter. Shatter would be nice, but let's go for take aim. At this point, we want to kind of focus on the penetration. There we go. Plus, this gives me some extra range. So my shots are actually going to be able to hit things that I need them to hit. I really like the changes on this gun. I can't actually tell you what's changed. It just feels better. Hey! Reload rate, fire rate, piercing, all the good stuff. There we go. And, yep. I don't even have to hose too hard to kill the weird wing leech creatures. Okay, let's use this opportunity very briefly. Gather as much EXP as I can. Let my enemies stack up. I don't actually know if this is how enemy spawns are handled in this game. You know, is it better for me to just constantly keep killing? Or is it kind of at a fixed rate? Let's see. Excitement, pickup range after picking up EXP, extra fire rate. That's incredibly good. Let's see. Grab all of it. One of the reasons why I want to get the upgrade that triples my base ammo is I very much want to get rid of my knockback. It is helping me a little bit, but the frost does that for me. Or the ice. You know, it stops enemies dead in their tracks, and then they just can't approach me. And then it doesn't matter. I swear there's more shooters nowadays. I don't remember this wave being nearly as rife with enemy projectiles. Not that I'm complaining too much. Oh, there goes my shield. It's okay. It was for a good cause. Deleting the boss. Burn lasts twice as long. Well, that's just upsettingly good. Because I have the thing that makes it so enemies that die have a chance of spreading their status effects to other nearby enemies. Let's see, we want to grab Splinter. Oh boy, we want Splinter. Because that means every enemy that dies, hyper sets everything else on fire, I think. Because those little bullets still do full burn effect. Which is really good. Okay. Actually got close enough to shoot at me. Yeah, there's definitely more shooty enemies. Or explode on me. I don't know. Definitely a lot more shooters. And because we're running a much closer range build, they're actually getting the chance to shoot at me. Let's see. Overload, yeah. It's kind of generic. I don't like picking the, like, insta-win button upgrades that much. But I will give credit where credit is due. They are effective. Yeah, pretty much everything's on fire. Oh, right, that was one of the big changes. Lightning is way more likely to strike near my cursor. I'd forgotten that was something that got added in the last patch. Honestly, I like it. I think it's a good system. Previously, it was totally random. Let's see. Do we do fresh clip? Do we do shatter? I'm shocked that siege hasn't gone by, because I know I have... let's see. I know I have light bullets. I thought. I guess let's do shatter for even more just like on death chaos. Because this means like if an enemy in a large group dies, it should just result in the whole cluster going. Let's see. What do we even do at this point? More pickup radius would actually be kind of lovely. But there's only so much I can do with that. I really want to go back and give that glare build a shot. There's a couple of theme builds that I still haven't tried that I really want to. Glare being especially one of them. There we go. Yeah, some penetration seems like it would be a good idea. I almost wonder for stuff like the siege shot, if the reason why it doesn't show up often is because you have to pick up the bounce. I know somebody was saying there are certain bugs where picking up like a predecessor upgrade doesn't always get you the final one. It certainly feels like that's possibly the case. I guess let's just grab Divine Wrath so it stops offering it to me. Because yeah, it definitely feels like there's something wrong with the pool. That I can see X upgrade go by like a gazillion times, but never once see another. I realize it's total RNG, but I don't know. I really like Nova Drift's RNG manipulation. I will compliment that game tremendously. Okay. I don't know how much you're burning. But you should be burning harder. Thank you. Okay, Tome of Rage? No. Rage, yes. Fire rate spread. Reduce bullet damage, don't care. Triple base ammo. Alright. Because, yeah, that fire rate is exactly what we need. And the spread is good. Who needs Abby? I can just spin on command. I mean, it actually works really well. So what do we grab next? Big shot. I'm just gonna grab rubber bullets. I don't know what that does. I think it does the pierce first. The ideal way for it to work would be pierce first, then bounce. But I don't know. We will see. Please get rid of this barrier. There. It is gone. Oh, speaking of barriers. Oh, hey, boss. I think the boss is still in there. Yeah, he's still in there. Now he's gone. Alright. 10% fire rate every time she inflicts burn. Buff resets on reload. Oh. Baby! I don't reload much because I'm killing so hard. And we have that perk. There's penetration. We have that perk that makes it so my weapon goes into an energized state every 50 kills. So my fire rate is absurd. Yeah, the big issue here is that enemies aren't dense enough for me to hyper flamethrower. I guess I'll grab Soothing Warmth just because. Like, I actively need my enemies to stack up harder. Because I am incapable of killing them fast enough. Let's see, I'm gonna do Big Shot. The loss of fire rate is hardly a problem. As it just doesn't matter. Wow. I think this might be maximum fire rate. I don't think you can get higher than this. There's Siege. Took it forever. Yeah, I think light bullets might not lead to getting Siege. That'd be my uneducated guess. Man, look at all this EXP that I'm not getting. Because I'm too busy being just absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Fresh Clip is kind of useless. I guess I'll grab Stalwart Shield. There we go. I still feel like a light meta progression to give you the ability to reject certain things from the pool would be lovely. You know, on a build like this, being able to turn off all summons would actually be kind of incredibly good. If I'm not firing constantly, I actually keep my ammo up because I'm letting the enemies bunch together. So I'm netting those 50 kills, so we're in a permanently energized state. I guess I'll grab Haste. I think I saw 718 damage go by there for a second. It's really hard to tell. The damage numbers are silly. But satisfying. I mean, that's just this whole game. And the whole genre. You know, how ridiculous can I get in a 20-minute period? How ridiculous can I get in a 30-minute period? You know, that's always been how Bullet Heavens work. And I love it. Yeah, I've been playing Dragon's Dogma off off camera, I'm recording it, but I'm not doing it as like a series. I maybe probably should have just done full commentary, but it was kind of nice not to. It's nice not talking, oddly enough. I spend so much time recording all the time. Let's see, assassin, it's not really that helpful, but I'll take it. I love the particle effects and the fact that this barely lags. It is lagging, but it's not like that bad. But yeah, so I've been playing Dragon's Dogma on my own. And that is definitely one of those games that getting strong takes an age and a half. I'm looking forward to the sequel because I'm hoping... There we go. I'm hoping the sequel is a little bit smoother of an experience. But like conversely, I can play this for a tenth the time and get a way more satisfying feeling. Well, I have a lot of runes. I should probably max out the meta progression, but for now, I'm just gonna say see you on the next episode of 20 Minutes Till Midnight.